Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Satanism Today in America podcast. My name is Dark Lord Saleh, and I'm joined on with the couch with my two compatriots.
I don't have a name.
And,
Fuck you.
It's actually absolutely nothing about Satanism. I planned that out earlier. I was like, hey, I'm gonna do the intro.
You thought ahead of time?
I thought ahead of time, yeah. That's the first
Explain to me. You had to actually think this out ahead of time. This intro
not
already.
Not a lot of. Hey, you know what? Fuck this. You know what? This worked. All right.
Yes,
I don't have a name.
I don't have a name. Fuck you.
I don't have a name, and fuck you. That's what your internet personas are gonna be named now.
Okay.
I don't play this game.
What?
Forget how to play.
You gotta hit the thing. Okay, so
How do I change my weapon?
the guy who sounds like Charlie Day is named Justin.
Oh shit, what was I doing?
I'm Brennan. We're
Fuck, it's
joined
almost
on the couch in a three-way with our friend Dylan. Look at that cow going in circles. Justin's playing Minecraft right now because we had no idea what to actually do for this
Played it
thing.
in a long time. Remember the Mario Kart here once your Switch phone gets together?
Well, yeah, well,
Clearly,
clearly.
sorry. I didn't charge it.
See,
okay?
I'm the one that actually thought ahead and planned a funny intro, and then you're like, oh, try Switch, you charge it.
Hey, do you have a Switch?
No.
Shut the fuck up.
I could go buy one, so fuck you.
It's not like we planned this extremely ahead of time. You didn't know what we were doing tonight.
I mean, we absolutely knew what we were doing tonight.
To be fair,
We've talked about recording for weeks now, alright?
To be fair, though, I just kind of showed up and you were, like, immediately... I was here for, like, an hour before you woke up.
Because I was asleep, yeah. Digging straight down's not great. You're just gonna die.
I know it's a bad idea. I know.
He's digging a hole.
When I say long
Dude, he's doing a little dig down.
This is a game I don't remember. God damn.
What are you talking about? This is... You're not even close to the end. You only played it like when we did our failed BJ show Let's Plays.
You mean those? Wait, those are failed?
Oh my god! Well, yeah, I think they've had maybe like 15 views, so I'm pretty sure that they failed.
Hey, I watched them.
Okay, cool. That's why you get to be on this podcast
Yeah,
and
sure.
no one else. That's a prerequisite. You have to actually
You have
know.
to watch the shit.
You have to know what
BJ
we've done
show.
before.
Could be a Dylan and a couple auto view bots.
Exactly.
Wait, what?
It's a Dylan and it's Dylan and like a couple
Nice.
auto view bots and then like Zark Fuckerberg. Because he's walking around with massage boots on his head because it's a kickback from the freaking mall.
Wait, Zark Fuckerberg.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
Zark
fuck is Zark Fuckerberg?
Who the fuck do you think it is, Zark Fuckerberg?
Mark
There you
Zuckerberg?
go.
Yeah.
Who's the guy that invented Facebook? I can't think about the guy that invented Facebook.
Jesse
Only the guy-
Eisenberg.
Only the guy that played the guy that invented
Motherfucking Jesse.
Facebook.
Okay, we can't just reference Game Grumps the whole time.
I'm sorry.
I mean, yeah, I started it. I'm not.
Motherfucking Jesse Eisenberg?
I'm sorry.
Mark Zuckerberg!
Mark Zuckerberg.
Okay, that's enough Game Grumps references.
I mean, we're probably gonna fall right back into it because
I'm
we
digging a
love,
hole still.
because we love those guys. We're probably gonna fall right back into it eventually. But
what do you guys want to talk about? I mean, this
dicks.
is a podcast. We're
I
not
mean,
talking
yeah.
about dicks the entire time, damn
Okay,
it.
fine. We'll talk about dicks later. By the way, totally safe for work podcast we got going on here. Totally, in no way, shape, or form
Actually,
could possibly be
go
offensive
back-
to anyone.
Let's go back to the question I had earlier.
Okay, what was the question you had earlier? I
How
might
do
have missed
Gorons
this.
reproduce?
Oh, because they don't.
They don't?
They don't.
Like, but then how are there baby Gorons wandering around in Legend of Zelda?
Like I said, when a mommy rock and a daddy rock love each other very
But there are
much.
no female-bodied Gorons.
There's no male-bodied Goron. Stop assuming their
I
gender.
said bodied, not genitalia.
Okay, fine.
You can have a very
Hey, you know what?
female-bodied male.
You could have fucking. I mean, there could be, like the Gorons are like all real muscular, so it's probably they're not gonna have a lot of boobs.
But they're all naked, and there's no genitalia, so...
So
I'm sorry I paid
plants
attention.
don't have genitalia, and they reproduce quite fine.
But plants are both male and female.
Maybe Gorons are too. Plants don't have genitalia.
You have a very valid point.
Plants don't have genitalia.
I'm still
We're not
wondering-
gonna walk around fucking seeing some trees swinging their dicks around. Tree
No.
spin. Treespin.com.
Tree spin.
Tree spin.
God damn it.
It's like meat spin.
God
but
damn
the
it,
tree,
Brennan.
the tree.
God damn it.
You spin me
Right round, baby, right
round. Directed baby,
doing?
right round, round, round.
Oh my
We're having a podcast that had no all that was planned for the podcast was we're gonna do it, and
I mean, usually we just
is going to do the introduction, and that's it.
Usually we just stumble into hilarious conversations. So how did we usually get into those?
I don't know.
Mario Kart.
All right, what about Mario? It's not charged yet. So you just yell Mario Kart. Fucking
That's my answer.
Metroid. Just fucking yelling shit like what? No, come on
I'm
now.
still a robot. I'm still a Power Ranger.
Remember when you were Vision?
Fuck.
Oh, but
Remember when I cared?
Yeah, that was a long time ago. We all care though. What's okay? What's
Remember
one?
my dreams of going to college that fell apart?
Yeah, dude, you could come back. You could live with us.
I don't want to live with you guys.
Dude,
the toilet is disgusting.
How do you not want to
I
live
can
with
clean
us?
toilets.
Listen.
You
I
haven't.
I have a prerequisite.
because it's been my toilet.
I have a prerequisite when I
So
visit
I
someone's
haven't.
house
So
that
you're
the
just-
toilet has to look a specific way. Your toilet has failed that test.
Well, then clean it, bitch.
You don't even have a brush for me to clean it.
Yeah, we do. I have one
I don't
in my
see it. I
bathroom.
don't see it.
It's in my bathroom.
You have your own bathroom?
Yes, there's
We
a second
have
bathroom.
our own.
And my toilet's not much better at the moment, so.
And mine's dirty because I'm the only one that uses it, so it's all my dirt.
And it's all my dirt on
I
my
noticed-
toilet
I
and
noticed
hair.
there's an
There's a
excess-
lot of hair on it, man.
Yeah.
I noticed there's an excess of hair. So
I wonder
either-
fucking
either
why.
All right. So the
he's
topic for
either
today is
shaving or he shaves his legs over his toilet.
the topic for today is plumbing problems.
This is the
Which
plumber.
kind of plumbing?
Welcome to the Plum Podcast. Ironically, not about the delicious fruit that old people love to eat,
They-
but
We all want
Which kind
no,
of
we're not talking about Bill
plum-
Harbaugh yet.
Which plumbing problems are we talking about? Are we talking about actual plumbing problems?
Let's
Are we
talk-
talking
let's
about
talk
Mario
about-
Kart? Are we talking about your backed up plumbing system or blue balled plumbing system?
Let's talk about toilet sanitation because that's apparently something you're very passionate about. Let's do something that you're into. How does a toilet exactly have to look, Dylan?
And this is the
In
plumbing.
your magical White Castle where people clean toilets
White
more than
Castle.
once a month. Shut up! Why's the castle gotta be white?
Racist.
Shut up.
That's pretty trashy if your ideal place is a
Check your
White
privilege,
Castle.
damn it.
I mean, yeah, White Castles do suck. Have you ever actually eaten at a White Castle?
No.
They're terrible and disgusting and horrible
Yeah.
and just don't
Why
ever.
you gotta be high to eat them?
Exactly. That's why I never liked it because I don't get high.
Wait, hold on. You have to be high to eat at White Castle?
Oh my god, they're terrible. It's like, you know how like they have burgers and then like when they scrape them off the grill, there's like a little bit of the bottom of the meat it just like stays on there, gets kind of burnt. It's like they took just that part of the thing off the grill and put it on a burger. It was like, here you go, here's your burger.
About right.
That's why you get 650. That's why you get 60 sliders for like a penny.
Their entire gimmick is a small hamburger.
Yeah.
So did they get
And then they got
did they get that hamburger meat from like McDonald's,
yeah.
Burger King, Wendy's? Where do they get it?
all of them.
All of them?
Mostly Taco Bell probably because they have shit quality meat.
My old-
I had to
my
I had to
17
I had to slather the whole thing in ketchup and mustard to even be able to eat that thing, and then all I could taste was bun, ketchup, and mustard. I could not taste the burger because it was disgusting.
Oh god.
Fuck you, White Castle.
So speaking of Taco Bell.
So White Castle's gonna be our new
my,
sponsor.
Speaking of Taco Bell,
Are they even
my,
still in business?
my 7th and 8th grade
Probably.
science teacher. This was like back in 2008.
Yeah.
2007.
2008. Oh, we're
She,
going back in time now.
She was
Suck
talking
your
about
dick?
fast food. No.
Okay.
She was talking about fast food, and her quote for Taco Bell was essentially, "I would not even feed my dog that food."
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, now you're on the fire. Oh yeah, you're on the fire. Yeah.
You know, this podcast would be a lot better with video.
This podcast would be a lot better with topics. We probably should have thought of those at some point.
Hey, I suggested like Zelda reproduction. But you
Okay,
guys
that
shut
was one.
down.
That was one. I didn't shoot it down. We had a discussion. We had an actual discussion about that.
About plumbing.
Okay, well, okay, yeah. Let's describe
Mario
your
plumbing?
sanitation.
Mario plumbing. Okay,
No, your
my
sanitation
sanitation
standards.
standards.
Yeah, what every toilet has to look like.
Fuck, how do I go lower?
What every toilet has to
Click
look
in the
like,
stick.
or what? When I visit a friend, what his toilet should look like.
Well,
Yes, the answer. Yes, for both. Just do both.
Okay, so like hair everywhere in the goddamn toilet,
Hey, it's-
and
We are hairy people.
crusted shit everywhere.
There is not. There's no way there's crusted. I'm checking this out. There's no way there's
It
crusted
still
shit.
is. It's in the toilet. Okay.
Just one in the bathroom.
God, there is some kind of crust. Why don't lean over? Where am I gonna sit now? The fuck up, man. Okay, so there might be actually a little bit of crusted shit on the toilet.
It's my toilet!
This is the most
Why do you want
inappropriate
crusted shit on the
podcast,
toilet?
Yet somehow we are making it work.
Are we? Is this working as a podcast?
No.
I'd like to think that it's working.
I'd like to think that we're actually getting something, but I don't think anyone. I'm not sure if anybody's
Hey,
gonna
we
like
started it.
it. Yeah, we've been talking about it for so long. We actually started the damn thing. We'll get there
no.
eventually.
Damn it, Justin.
Do it.
I want to do that.
Do it. Do it. Nope, I thought we're back to Game Grumps
We need
again.
to stop doing the Game Grumps references.
Can we stop doing the Game Grumps though? Because that Danny Sex Bang is pretty hot. I'm not. No homo.
No homo, but
Everybody on the planet wants to fuck Danny.
I prefer Aaron over Danny.
Why would you prefer Aaron? Okay, let's go that. Why would you prefer Aaron over Danny?
He has enough balls to actually dye his hair and not regret it.
Dyeing his hair is a prerequisite for banging somebody now?
Yeah, seriously.
No.
Like, is that all I need to do? Done.
I wish.
Seriously, I'd dye my hair right
let's,
now.
Let's not get in the topic of banging someone.
Why not?
Like with a
Because
hammer?
then they'll realize that we're hopeless and we just want to have sex. And
Like with a hammer?
We were already designated as hopeless from the second I did my awesome, hilarious, super funny introduction
Yeah,
that
it's
everybody loved.
Oh, you think we use this to get chicks?
I mean,
You think that's our end plan?
that's not our end game, no,
Dude,
but
you
it'd be
can't-
nice if we could.
You can't pick up chicks in a tank.
Bullshit. You can't not pick up chicks in a tank.
It's a fucking tank.
Okay.
It's a tank. Every chick wants to ride the tank.
Okay, Tucker.
Oh god, that makes me think of Megas XLR.
Yeah.
I loved that show. That show needs to come back.
That show was good.
Megas XLR was absolutely awesome for at all times.
You do realize you can use an empty bucket to remove all the water, right?
No one cares.
I'm trying to make a water mountain.
A water mountain.
A water mountain, wow.
Okay.
Good luck making a water mountain when the water freezes at a certain height.
Yeah, seriously, there's already ice. I'm trying to make a water mountain, guys. And then meanwhile, this ground's on fire underneath the water mountain, so it's not really doing its job very well. It's not doing its job very
water
well.
mountain
He's trying to recreate Hailfire Peaks from Banjo-Kazooie.
surrounded by
Somebody
lava.
already did that though. They did that in the Let's Play.
I don't play Banjo-Kazooie.
Why the fuck not? It's actually a
Never
great
did.
game. I never played it either, but that's because I didn't have
Tree's on
it.
fire.
Yeah, that tree's done. That fire spreads so fast on a tree. Alright, so the tree's been
does.
absorbed by Water Mountain.
The tree is now part of Water Mountain.
Water Tree Mountain.
No, that doesn't put it out there for the will.
Oh yeah.
It's still going!
It's still going from underneath the water.
It's in the water!
It's in the water. Yeah, because the trees make it like a little barrier.
Oh my god.
The trees make a little barrier.
There you
Anyway.
go, water mountain right there.
Alright, well, you only covered half of it.
It's
Get to work.
So,
Get to work. Alright, no,
So-
hang on. Only one of us answered the question. Do you have an opinion? Who would you rather bang, Danny or Aaron? you have an
I
opinion?
need to see a picture.
Really? You don't know what they look like? It's
Wait.
Game Grumps. You watch it like every single day.
I watch it, yeah, I don't, they don't have their
Justin,
faces in
Justin
it.
curveball from left field. Who the fuck are Game Grumps?
Oh my god. You can't.
The long-haired one, he seems pretty cool.
Danny,
Yeah.
I would bang Danny too. But it's just because he'd be like super cool about it and everything.
Actually, addendum. Neither Danny nor Brian. Neither Danny nor Aaron.
So you want to
I
bang
go with
Brian?
Brian.
Yeah, you want to bang really?
Hey, he's
You
got
wanna-
a PhD in physics.
Yeah, it doesn't mean he has a PhD in fucking.
Yes, it does.
Yes,
He's just
he
got a
does.
PhD in physics.
That's a
He knows the
qualification.
physics behind fucking. Therefore, he knows.
I mean, does he?
I would
I thought
say
he was
a
I
physicist.
thought he was theoretical physics.
He knows all the theory behind it.
Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you love theoretical physics. If you have a PhD, like, comment, and subscribe. No one's ever gonna like this.
I got a
No,
PhD.
we're gonna get a comment from the Game Grumps channel that says
Oh.
you guys reference
It's
this way
it's
too
gonna
much.
be a
Please
cease
stop.
and it's gonna be a cease and desist from Game Grumps, Game Grumps HQ. Like, just stop, please. We don't want to be associated with your shitty pod.
Well, I tried to bring up Bill Harbaugh, but you denied that.
We have to set up Bill Harbaugh
Well, I
a little bit.
couldn't.
No,
Okay.
you couldn't.
Okay, so
You know who could set up Bill Harbaugh though? Frankie.
Shut the fuck up about
Frankie could set up Bill Harbaugh like nothing else. You know what else he could set up? That pizza.
Oh, god damn it.
And those knots. Oh my god, those knots.
Okay, so Brennan is referencing an old YouTube video podcast from like 2000 whenever.
It's actually it's old in terms of the internet.
I've never heard it full, but he's been referencing it for like the last year and a half.
You loved it, and I've done it. I've been doing it for longer than that. You loved it. You loved talking about Frankie. It's from a really old and now defunct YouTube podcast called Swagalaggin'. And it's been gone for a long time, and it's likely never coming back.
No wonder they were gone. They were called themselves Swagalaggin'.
That was the point. It was supposed to be like dumb. I'll actually have you listen to it after this, so you can.
I've heard them. You had me listen to it on the way up to Detroit for Game Grumps Live.
Oh God, that's right.
That's why no one went up to Game Grumps Live, and the entire time, the ride there, I can barely remember because I blocked it out.
No, you didn't. You liked it, and I played Twerp most of the way. So shut up.
Oh yeah.
I played Tupperware Remix Party most of the way. Wow, that tree looked really thirsty. It needs some water.
Yeah, I know. I'm starving.
Are you gonna? Okay.
I'm gonna go use your restroom again.
Oh, can you bring yourself to do that?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, my name's Dylan. So anyway, Justin, now that the third wheel's gone, what do you want to talk about?
Dicks.
Okay, let's talk about dicks. What do you like about dicks? No, you shut up! What do you like about dicks?
Dick Cheney, he's a pretty cool guy.
Oh, yeah, I mean, he's really not, though, unless you... don't go hunting with him.
It looks like one gets shot in the face.
Yeah, I know. Don't go hunting with him, because he's Dick Cheney. He'll shoot you in the face. So you're just gonna literally cover the entire world in blue. Some people just want to watch the world burn. You want to watch the world drown.
Yeah, I'm Aquaman, bitch.
So anyway, I mean, we could talk about Bill Harbaugh, but we have to set it up, though. Like, we can't just go right into talking about Bill Harbaugh, because they're not gonna know.
I don't even know how we fucking set it up. No, we set it up the first time, because I couldn't think of his name. And I thought it was Bill, but it's Jim.
Oh, yeah, because, he was trying to think of Baltimore Ravens coach Jim Harbaugh. No, that's John Harbaugh is the Ravens coach. Jim's the one who's in Michigan.
Yeah.
That's right. See, even everybody gets them confused.
But they have another brother.
But they have another brother now that we made up because we couldn't remember their name, and his name is Bill. And he also coaches football, but he coaches it at Florida D&D. That's right. He coaches at Florida D&D, and they only play football games on Tuesdays. But also, every day is Tuesday.
Every day Tuesday.
Every day Tuesday. Every day Tuesday.
Except Monday.
No, there's Monday, and then there's Bill Harbaugh. They only coach football on Tuesday.
His name is William, damn it.
That's
No,
Bill.
It's
my character. It's just Bill Harbaugh.
It's our character. Florida D&D is our creation.
Original character, do not steal.
Oh God, no one's gonna know it enough to. The three random spam bots that watch this are not gonna create anything Bill Harbaugh.
It's Florida D&D.
Watch this.
If we ever get fucking famous, people are gonna go back to the first fucking podcast, hear it, they're gonna be like, how the fuck did these guys even get to this point?
Seriously.
And they're gonna be like, we're stealing the original character, Bill Harbaugh.
Everybody has to start somewhere.
Watch a mountain.
Everyone has to start somewhere. It's just that we're starting at a much lower point than everyone else. Because
wait.
We're just dumb.
Much lower point or the much lowest point?
I'm not sure the much lowest point because we actually have like equipment and we're not doing this on like a janky like webcam microphone. I actually have a microphone. Thanks, Dad. But okay, why not? We have some.
So I had an idea.
We have some stuff.
For,
okay.
The podcast.
What would you like to do?
Why don't we introduce ourselves?
Okay.
Like actually introducing ourselves rather than letting Brennan do his janked up.
Hey, I thought it was funny. All right, so introduce yourself. Go ahead. You know, it's only 19 minutes and 15 seconds in. Let's now start introducing ourselves.
Wait, you want me to introduce myself?
Yes. Unless are we gonna introduce for other people?
I mean we can.
Okay, that sounds fun. Okay, we'll introduce ourselves first, and then we'll do introductions for other people. Because I can come up with some very amazing things. Go ahead, Dylan. Introduce yourself, please.
Well, I'm Dylan. I'm the
this is weird. The skeleton looked kind of
trio. And I'm the latecomer to the party because Brennan and Justin have known each other for fucking years, and
It's not.
they only met
you
me.
were only about a year.
They only met me in college.
I only met him in college.
Yeah.
We met
Holy
at
shit! You guys clicked that quickly?
Yeah, I only met him in college and that's when I went back. You know, even when I flunked out of college, I didn't flunked out, but I fucked up my run at college the first time. We clicked instantly. Oh God, we can talk about that.
What, invisible sandwiches?
The invisible sandwiches, yeah. That's how we became friends. So Dylan, I'm sure you've heard this story, but they haven't. You haven't? All right, so I just come back to college.
I love how we went from introduction of Dylan to
We're off topic.
We're off topic.
Okay, we're off topic.
We don't have topic, okay? You stopped talking, so I thought you were done introducing yourself.
Okay.
Are you not done? I can wait.
I mean, I'm pretty much done.
Danger,
I'm guessing anybody listening to this probably doesn't give a shit about me. And
I mean, everybody listening to this has clicked off the video by this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is absolutely what's happened. The only people that might be listening to this are A, the spam bots, and B, my mom, who's going to give me feedback notes on Facebook later.
Seriously?
Oh, I guarantee it'll happen. If I post this, she's going to send me a message and be like, "You guys curse too much."
I guarantee.
Really?
I guarantee my mother will probably listen to it if she hears I'm in it. And
Oh no.
Please don't.
Oh no, she's going to hear.
Don't put it online.
Oh, I'm absolutely
for my mother to hear it.
I'm absolutely putting this online.
Put
Why else
it
are we
on
going
his
to make this?
Facebook.
I'm
You
actually
can just not tell your mom about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna tag him. He's
God damn it.
all right. So anyway,
You can hide who sees
Okay,
it.
okay, so the invisible sandwiches.
so I come back to college. I had just started going back, and it was the first anime club meeting of the semester. And I go in to the anime club, you know, the normal meeting spot and stuff.
Okay, for anybody who doesn't know,
No.
there's an anime club. That's where we all kind of met.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, okay. There's an anime club. Yeah, okay. Should we not?
Okay,
Do
the
we not? Do we?
The anime club, damn it.
Do we not want to? You do that. You're doing that whole interrupting thing again.
I'm sorry.
Do we want to give location
I
to
mean,
where
we
we are at?
can.
I'm not sure. I don't know if we should. I don't
It's
know.
Northwest Ohio.
Yeah. Okay. Northwest. I mean, that's all right. Yeah, it's close
gonna
enough.
give
Shh. It's close enough.
We're in Toledo somewhere.
No, we're not.
Kind
We're not in Toledo. So we're in a bunker in the depths of hell,
of. There you go.
which is also Toledo.
Might as well be.
All right, we're in Toledo.
West
Let's
Ohio.
continue with this story. No interrupting.
Yeah, that's just gonna keep happening. It's gonna be like 30 minutes later, and I'm gonna keep still
Okay,
be on this
sandwiches.
invisible sandwich.
Invisible sandwiches.
I come in to Anime Club, the first meeting of the semester, and I just happened to see this man, a much younger version
Yeah,
of this man,
really.
talking
Fuck.
to his friend Sean, who I also became friends with. He's cool. He's a total dude, bro. But he's holding his hand up and he's like, eat a sandwich. Eat a sandwich. Because apparently before I had gotten there, Sean was like, I'm really hungry. I want a sandwich. And then he's like, here you go. I made invisible sandwiches. And then I get it. I come up and I just walk straight up to him and I get in on this. I'm just like, dude, don't you see them? The sandwiches are like right there. Just have one. And I took one off the plate and ate it. And the rest
Is history?
is unfortunate for the rest of the world because we should not be in constant contact with each other.
Okay, I have a question.
All right.
Did Justin have his magnificent facial hair
No,
back then?
not at the time. Not really.
Hold on.
Not really. It wasn't. It's not as developed. Like he grew it, but I think he shaved way more often than he does now.
I don't shave that off anymore. Just fuck it.
You don't shave, period.
Life was meaningless.
Okay, so you
That
said
poor spider.
Fuck
the
it.
spider on fire.
Now it's gone. Now it's just gone.
It's a poor spider.
Now it's just gone.
It's
Okay.
okay, fine. Justin, would you like to introduce yourself?
No.
We went from,
Justin,
we went
you're
from
going to introduce yourself.
We went from introducing Dylan to nonsense to invisible sandwiches to nonsense to invisible sandwiches to now introducing Justin.
That's why no one's gonna like this show.
No.
Your introduction took 5 whole minutes. Thanks.
My name
Shut
is
the fuck up.
Justin, and I do stuff.
What stuff do you do, Justin?
I make stuff.
You make stuff. What kind of stuff
I
do you
make
make?
food for drunk people.
Okay. Yeah.
And
I
also
used-
not drunk people.
Mostly not drunk.
I work retail, so
Yay! I work for food too.
I work in the depths of hell.
My boss is a hamburger, which is ironic because I work at a Chinese place. It's like what the fuck? You in this water, you're just having the time of your life.
He's gone from making water
So-
mountain to water world.
Justin has graduated from college.
We all got Joe.
No, Dylan didn't.
No, I flunked.
Dylan had issue, and he needs tissue.
We all graduated from high school.
We all graduated from high school, yeah. We told
I didn't
you.
graduate from middle school though. They just like
They just let me by. It was like, fuck it.
Let's
Let's get out of here.
middle school,
Fun-
goddamn
We're
it.
like 30 years old. Get out of here.
Fun story. I actually graduated from middle school.
Oh, really?
Because I went to Catholic school and
Oh,
there was
God.
there was no equivalent like high school, so I had to they had a graduation ceremony because the school ended in 8th grade.
So you had to do like a GED thing?
We had one of those too.
No,
Yeah.
we all got dressed up in gowns, green gowns.
No,
and,
it's
we
like-
had a graduation ceremony
just-
in the church, and then that was.
You
was
just
the
had
end of it.
elementary school.
We got diplomas from the school and everything.
I thought you were gonna say you got deported.
No, you just had what elementary school and middle school in one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I had. It was a
I
kindergarten too, probably.
I
I
didn't
yeah.
have that. I had an
Actually, I
actual
started
high school.
in pre-K.
Because there was one of those in
And I didn't
my.
learn- I didn't learn to tie my shoes until 8th grade.
How in the fuck? What?
I was a
What?
slow learner, damn it.
8th grade?
To be fair, I just don't know how to tie my shoes.
Yeah, no, yeah, you untie your shoes like a noob. You should just leave them tied the whole time.
Yeah, I didn't learn to tie my shoes.
No,
until 8th
it took me
grade.
till like 4th grade, so.
My
It took me a while.
my teachers did not try to teach. They tried to teach me, but they failed.
No, we had St. Peter's was a K through 8th grade. The other went to Wayne High School. You went to some other school downtown, which was a bit of a drive. But if you want to keep your family Catholic, then
Really?
yeah.
The only reason my mother raised me, had me go to Catholic school is because she promised her husband before he passed away that all of her kids would go to, all of her kids would go to Catholic school. But of course, I wasn't even in the picture when that happened, and somehow I ended up having to go to Catholic school.
No, which is a plus.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but he didn't even know me. He was dead. He was
Still.
dead way before I.
Yeah, but it's kind of, you know.
But no, here's
It's
the
a
thing.
nice thing that you went.
Yeah.
I know, but then my foster brother, my then foster brother, and now adopted brother, he didn't go to Catholic school.
No?
No.
He's adopted.
Well, was there a promise made? Like,
Well, you think that if I was to be sent off to Catholic school, that
okay.
I mean, he does have mental difficulties. Let's not go there. But
So you went to Catholic school.
I went to Catholic school.
Long story short, I went to Catholic school.
Did you get touched by anyone?
No, surprisingly enough, no.
Sure, think about it. Think about it. Think
I
about it.
thought about it. I didn't get touched by anyone.
Because in this
My-
Catholic school,
my
isn't that
past-
like day one?
My pastor was pretty chill. One of the priests at the school could actually play guitar.
Really?
Yeah,
Did he play Wonderwall? I bet he played Wonderwall.
I wish.
What did you play? Like,
You're my wonder.
He played guitar when he wasn't I believe when he wasn't actually doing mass. He was in the music section playing the guitar.
Rocking out
Oh.
for Christ.
was he
Oh,
smoking?
no, anyway, speaking of this.
He's no longer
Was he
there.
smoking doobies?
No, no,
He's
no, no,
now
no.
a pastor at another.
At a doobie factory.
At a doobie factory. Yeah, he's the pastor of the doobie factory. Doobs is his main client. Anyway. I have a story that I would like to tell, and it happened recently.
Okay.
Before I do my my whole introduction, because you got on the topic of like Catholic school and shit. So that made me think of like Catholic
You never
/
went to
Christian.
Catholic school.
I'm trying to tell a
Yeah,
story.
sorry.
Trying to tell something that happened recently. Yesterday at work, at one of the registers, one of the customers handed like pretty much like an entire packet on like they got handed pretty much like an entire packet on like the Lord and all that stuff. There was a CD titled "Are You a Good Person?" and it was just they handed like 2 pamphlets and stuff. And one of the pamphlets read "Evidence Against Evolution," and I'm like. And then I read some of it, and it was like, all this stuff is way too complex for anything to just happen. Something had to create it. That's pretty much what their point was. and I love those people because they're so dumb.
Can I
has
just
been and
interject
always
here?
will be.
Yes, you can interject.
As somebody who's raised Catholic and who has experience, who is not.
You missed a spot. Go get it.
Like, I'm not entirely
Go get the
religious
spot.
anymore as much as I
Okay.
was, but I mean, I have the basics down. Jesus is my homie.
Jesus good,
Jesus
devil
is my
bad.
homie. He's there for me. I'm there for him. Good
I heard
and
that you're the
bad.
tattooed
Are you
on
there
you.
for him?
I mean, kind of. I don't know. All right.
What are you
Anyways,
doing?
as somebody who has been raised Catholic
Okay.
and
Well,
who was taught in a Catholic school,
Mm-hmm.
oddly enough, I was never evolution was taught at my school.
Wow.
Yeah,
I would not
a lot of
expect
them
that.
A lot of them
My
teach.
science teacher did teach evolution, and
So did they teach creationism alongside it? Creationism.
well, that was in religion
Yeah.
class, but that was not. It was not in science.
Oh,
it was
okay.
Not in science class.
What is
They
there?
were very.
So some
They were
yeah.
very specific that this is science and this is religion, and no, you can't mix the science and the religion.
But so what is there to teach about creation? Isn't just God did it?
Yeah, pretty much just God did it.
Creationism essentially boils down to God did it.
Like evolution, you damn entire graduate level classes about it.
Yeah. I wish they had a graduate level class about creationism. That'd be the easiest thing ever.
I mean-
Exam question 1: Who did it? God. A plus.
No,
Then graduate
It's an A
level
plus.
democracy.
graduate level.
Graduate level creationism classes sound
Creationism class
amazing.
it would consist of 3
Enough of
questions.
that.
Did Adam and Eve have belly buttons, and were they innies or outies?
No. Then the second one's a trick question because they didn't. They weren't born from anything that had an
And how many
umbilical
ribs did Adam have?
cord. Fucking
Like 2.5, man.
1? I don't know.
2.5.
He had one McRib sandwich and that's it. That's all he had to survive on.
No wonder.
And then God said, "Let there be Big Macs."
I know,
we can offend so many people.
I don't
That's
care.
the point. That's the point. I want to offend so many people.
Okay. Anyways,
And I want to myself
Okay,
be offended.
going back to my original point.
Yes, please.
As somebody who has been raised in a Catholic environment and who had been taught creationism and evolutionism.
Evolutionism?
They can go hand in hand if you're a rational human being.
I'm not saying that they can't, but it was just like
But
Like intelligent creation
but
is
like-
the name of it.
intelligent
people
design.
Design, that's the compromise basically.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
intelligent design.
Even
So it's
though-
like, oh yeah, well, he made it so that we could evolve.
Yeah, basically it's a cop out.
It's basically it's a thing that you can't be wrong.
It's a cop out.
And that's also the thing. It was a completely loaded question on that CD because the CD was literally titled, "Are you a good person?" And it's a loaded question because there is no right answer. If you answer no, I'm not a good person, then you need to turn to the Lord. If you answer yes, well, you're too proud of yourself and you need to be humbled, so you need to turn to the Lord.
yes.
It's you can't answer that question
The
right.
Dark Lord, the Sith Lord. Should I turn to the Sith Lord?
Here's how you answer that
No.
question. If
sure?
somebody asks
Save
you,
it for the Satanism
if somebody
podcast.
asks you, "Are you a good
It's not
person?"
this one?
You look at them and
mean,
you're
not
like,
yet.
you look at
You?
the person and you say, "Well, who are you to judge what is good and what is bad?"
Yeah.
You're like, I am God. Oh shit.
Actually, there was an interesting philosophical conclusion I came to in one of my philosophy classes. I mean, it's dumb to think about, but technically is still logically sound. There was the whole thing where if God exists, then we should be able to prove his existence.
Yeah.
And then there's the whole I think, therefore I am. Basically, the school of thought that says you're the only one that you can prove exists because you're the only one that has independent thought,
Yeah,
and everything
okay.
else might just be it. So by that strain of logic, I'm God.
Yeah.
Because I'm the only one that I can prove exists, and God has to be proved
God.
to exist.
Homeschool.
Homeschool.
Yeah, that's
So that's the logical that's the conclusion that I came up with. I never went I never talked about it much, but it's like that's something that I just came up with. I
Well,
talked to him
just-
about it afterwards. I was like, hey, technically that's true because you have to be able to prove its existence, and if you're the only one that you can prove exists, then by default you're God.
we're just brains and vats, man. That's all we are.
Pretty much, dude.
That's all we fucking are.
We're just slaves to our
It's
brains.
all a simulation.
Speaking of, Fight My Brain new single coming out.
We're gonna be the first band to ever release an album with just a bunch of singles.
We're gonna be the first band to release an album that doesn't actually have any music on it. It's gonna be like a greatest hits of the podcast.
We're gonna release an album. It's gonna be a blank CD.
It's just gonna be like a greatest hits of the podcast. So
go.
it's gonna be like the first maybe 5 seconds and then nothing else.
That's the name of the podcast. Fight my brain. Done.
Why does it have to be
Done.
That was our band name.
We can make both.
Bitch, please.
Bitch, I'm adorable. Wow, you
Actually, I found out that the TFS line that they talked about like I did push-ups, sit-ups, and drank plenty of juice. That comes from one of the I think that comes from the Ocean dub.
I think so.
A lot of stuff comes from the Ocean dub.
I drink people.
Big Green, get in here.
Wanna watch me drink this guy?
Okay, let's not reference TFS and the same freaking podcast.
You just gonna reference shit then that everyone's gonna get?
That could be
Is
the
that
name
what
of the
we're
podcast.
doing?
Are we just
Is
gonna
that what we're
reference
fucking
this?
doing?
References.
Is that what we're fucking doing, huh? Are we doing this now?
Oh, is this Pat the Head Mountain?
No. Oh god. I thought you still. Oh wait, we didn't. Yeah, we haven't referenced Achievement Hunter yet, so I guess we could.
I mean,
Pat the Head
Mr.
Mountain.
Keith.
It's Mount the Head.
Mount the
Wow,
Head.
that sounds bad. That sounds like a sex toy.
Mount the Head.
Why can't it be a sex
Sounds
toy?
like
It
a
probably
sex
is. We
move.
should probably look that up at some
Sounds
point.
like a sex move. Here, I'll look it up on my phone.
No, we made a sex move once. We made a sex move. It was great. Me and my friend Matt, who I used to be in college with at the same time because he was a year behind me in high school before I fucked up and lost my funding from my parents. We made a sex move called the Bowling Green Bar Stool. And basically, it's kind of like a.
Oh my god, hold on.
Oh, wait,
hold
hang
on.
on.
You
Yes.
said Mount the Head. I searched it on Google. The first freaking, the first thing that comes up is Mount Head, and it's a 2002 Japanese cartoon short.
Oh god.
I think we gotta watch that at some
Mount
point.
Head.
Yeah,
It's
we're gonna
10 minutes.
We're gonna watch that when we're done with this. We're absolutely watching that shit. Please tell me it's on YouTube. But anyway, we invented a sex move called the Bowling Green Bar Stool. What the fuck?
That's just it.
I mean, it's like a head mount for your GoPro
Yeah.
of it. Jeez. Yeah, it's like a head mount for your GoPro. It just looked way
the
worse.
first thing that's an actual mounted head is a bear head.
And this is how
No joke. Okay, no
Shh,
joke.
call it.
Go to Google, search in Mount the Head, go to images, and the first image you find of an actual mounted head will be a grizzly bear head, and then the second one will be a unicorn statue head.
Unicorn Wizard?
Unicorn.
Unicorn Wizard. Anyway.
Unicorns.
Oh yeah, so yes, we invented a sex position. We're in Northwest Ohio, but there's a city called Bowling Green, and we invented a name for that city called the Bowling Green Bar Stool. Basically, it's just a whole bunch of guys in a circle, and a chick, and a girl, or a guy if you're into that, whatever. I'm not one to judge, but I'm two to judge. But distracted by the lava mountain now. She sits in the bar stool, and it's like one of the ones they can spin around, and it's like spins really freely. So then all the guys put their hands on her shoulders and spin her around, and while she's spinning, they chant round and round and round she goes. Where she stops, there she blows. And then she just sucks on the dick of the guy that she lands on.
That's a good one.
Yeah, the BG. It's the Bowling Green Bar Stool.
Is it also covered in STDs though?
When you were initially discussing this, I thought for a minute that you were gonna do something with bukkake.
It's kind of. I mean,
Yeah?
technically, if they all come off at the same time, but she's only gonna be really blowing one of them at a time. So
Mario Kart, right?
Yeah.
So Mario Kart. But first, while you're setting that up, I'll do my introductions. Okay, I'll do an actual serious introduction, and then we'll start doing the really weird ones for the other people. Yeah, my name is that. No, my name is.
I want to save this. I want to save this. I want
Why
to save
not?
this. I want
Okay.
to save this.
Wait,
save
go
it
back to
then.
HDMI 2, or
I'm
just
not-
keep doing.
I'm
Save
not-
it.
Or how do I save?
I'm
You
not
go to
ready.
save game or exit game. If you go to exit game, it'll give you an option to save. Wait, it should. Oh no, it's got autosave. It's got
so
autosave.
it's fine right now.
It should be.
That's the game.
Fucking.
There, preparing to save level. There. It's been a really long time since we played Minecraft. Anyway,
You don't want to restart this and play Mario Kart?
no, let's just keep what we had. I mean, I kind of like some of the things that we had.
No, I mean keep that one, but then start a new one.
Oh, do we?
We're not starting
Okay, hang on.
one.
Yeah.
We're doing this doing this in one go.
It's way too fucking long to have it all.
It's not way too
We'll
fucking long. Some
separate it.
podcasts, like Rooster Teeth podcast, like an hour and 50 minutes every time.
Yeah, well, I guess I don't listen to podcasts that much. All right.
I mean, we could. Okay.
It's not turning
Shut up. We could keep it at a manageable length for this one, so that it doesn't turn people off.
Yeah, that's
because
what I
if we just upload a podcast that's like 2 hours long, and no one knows who the hell we are, they're probably not gonna like it. Or they're probably not gonna watch it. They'd be like, so just walking, listen to some dudes talk for 2 hours? Hang on, though, because I need to do my introduction still.
Sure.
My name is Brennan, and I am a college graduate with a degree in film production, and I work at American food, and I do this, and I've been having the idea to actually like make podcasts and stuff for a while, and now we finally actually did it because we have funny conversations about things like stuff. Did you like boop your nose on the mic?
For
blinked into it.
confidentiality reasons,
And
I'm not allowed to share where I work.
And
just like retail.
oh god, I probably should have done that. I probably should bleep that out. Yeah, I gotta have to bleep that out now.
So.
He's got to update his system. Hey, hang on. We should say goodbye though.
Oh yeah, we should say goodbye for now.
Would you just go ASMR with this? Oh, by the way, I improv a lot. And I'm gonna make.
We gotta go
goodbye.
ASMR. Say goodbye. Get in, everybody get in here.
Traditional.
We gotta say goodbye. We gotta say goodbye.
This is so
See
nice.
you.
We're gonna see you guys
It's really nice. We're gonna see you later.
Oh my god.
We're gonna see you later.
And now we're really loud!